takes you back, doesn't it? Break Even, The Script. They're back as well, and they're here right now. Danny and Mark, good afternoon.
Hey, Steve. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, very good. I remember, Danny, the last time you came on, we were doing breakfast on Wave, and you very kindly, and got a load of people going, you read an extract from 50 Shades of Grey, which was just out at the time. And
Fabulous.
It was a moment that I think that all the Wave listeners across the South just cherished.
Oh, I love it.
And the one I'd done is called 50 Sheds of Grey.
Yes.
I talked about garden sheds. That didn't go down so well.
No, it didn't flog quite as many copies as maybe 50 Shades of Grey did.
I was shocked about this as well, because
not as many copies,
it was raunchy,
but twice as many floppies.
Listen, it's great to have you back. I know when promoters ask bands that they're going to book, and they say, let's look at your Facebook followers, let's look at your Twitter followers, and you're going to go, we have had 5.9 billion streams, we've already flogged 1.75 million ticket sales. You're not going to be short of a few gigs. Do you look at those figures and think, how the heck did that happen?
Yeah, how did they all get rounded up to the nearest million?
Yes.
No, we to be honest, it's such a humbling experience, to look back on the numbers that you've done, and every time someone's like, and here they are, it's 5.6 billion streams, I'm like, that's nearly everybody in the world.
Yeah.
If you line them all up and put headphones on them, I'd like to think that for the most part, a lot of people around the world would have heard one of our songs.
Yeah.
Not necessarily liked it or loved it or hated it, maybe, but you've heard it.
Do you know what? Just as they say, at any point in time, someone is making love in the world. Probably someone right now is listening to a Script song, possibly while making love.
Oh, is this one of these interviews, is it? We go from soppy to floppy again.
Right, this album. You were putting the finishing touches when the PR came out. Have you put the finishing touch now or not?
Yeah,
completely done.
Right.
Yeah, we totally finished it. We got it over the line, and I have to say I'm really, really proud of this album. I also hate when bands come out and then they kind of go, well, this is the music we've always wanted to make, or this is like our favourite one, or this is our best one. I just believe that it's right alongside all of the other songs. If you're into Break Even, For the First Time, Hall of Fame, Superheroes, The Man Who Can't Be Moved, this is right down the same vein.
Yeah.
Because you know what, we're bleeding on this record. We really are. Like I said, we hit a rich vein of form this year due to, I guess, personal circumstances. I believe the most important time in an artist's life is when they experience major loss. And I lost my mum earlier on this year as well, and a few relationship difficulties and stuff like that between all of us and the band, and everybody has their own personal let's say not drama necessarily. No. Mark had another kid as well, and it's always, everybody who has a newborn kid knows how much of a struggle it is, but also where do we put all of this? And we put all of this into our music. We pour the pleasures and the pain and the ups and the downs and everything into our music. And I'm really proud that as an artist, it's a very important decision to make, to be an artist, and that is to lay your life down on the page. And I think that we've done it. I'm not saying we didn't do it in the past, but I'm so proud of these particular songs because of what we've been through already, but also what we've had to go through this year, but also how we always manage to turn a negative into a positive. Yeah. That's what all you can try and do in life, really.
Yeah, I lost my mum back in the last year as well, and it's just you just. Well, ultimately, it's like the tapestry of life. It's the circle of life, isn't it? You say about with Mark with the new kid and everything, but you can never be ready.
No, and there's never a right time, or and there's never a right way. And I think everyone always tries to find their own place in it. But I was the same. I'd lost my father when I was very young, and then lost my mother a couple of years ago. And it's hard to deal with all of that sort of stuff. But ultimately, that's the great thing about what we do. We have a very unique job in the sense of it's so therapeutic, and that's what helps us sort of deal with these things, is by writing about them and singing about them. And weirdly enough, when we do then get on stage and an audience sings them back to us, it becomes their song, and it becomes about their life as well. And that shared community spirit and a sing-along is the magic, I suppose, ingredient to help you sort of get over and make those things feel a little bit better.
But isn't that great? From your point of view, music is that outlet for emotion, and for the people that are taking that music in and sending it back to you, that's also something cathartic for them in a lot of cases. They buy into it.
It really is, and it stops. We often say it stops being our song.
Yeah.
It's weird because I remember when we had a song called If You Could See Me Now, and it was the first time we really leaned into that emotion about losing our parents and stuff, and not to bring the conversation down at all, but I felt really weird about doing the song on morning television in between the chef cooking fish and then them throwing something, you know what I mean? I was just like,
and now here's a horse that can say Daniel,
and then they'd be like, you know,
and then here you go, here's a song about your dead mom. It's not.
And it felt really weird, and I just didn't want to do it. And then I realised that the more I was meeting fans out there, I realised that the song stopped becoming mine a long time ago, and it was actually better for me to do it, because them singing it back to me started to really help me get over that fear of doing it, and made me face my own problems with it, and actually I feel much better now doing the song, whereas I found it really difficult at first.
It's The Script. We're on Wave 105. Danny and Mark here. We'll talk some more shortly.
Steve Power on Wave 105 with Gunwharf Keys. Register online to unlock extraordinary savings.
Wave 105, superheroes from The Script. They're back. Danny and Mark, we started talking about facts and figures. I'm just going to throw in another figure, boys, of Croke Park, which for not just rugby, for many, for GFA as well, it's spiritual home, isn't it? You sold out 80,000 tickets in like minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a pretty special time for us, because we were only the third Irish band in history to play it, and we really didn't know if that was going to if it was going to sell. We didn't know. We were very, very humble that way. We get really worried. We're often peeping out the curtains thinking, did people show up? But it was just one of those days that weirdly enough the stars aligned for us, and it ended up being a really, really magic show, and it really almost tribal in its nature, because we wanted to do a lot of things that day, because it being a daytime sort of moment. We put all these flares to the audience and stuff like that, and just sent all this sort of green smoke to the audience and stuff, and it really made this real atmospheric show. And then as it turned to nighttime, it just became more and more magical, and it was such a memorable show.
I got to see Garth Brooks there, who played at Croke Park. Gig. Yeah, I think support was Sheryl Crow. I mean, Croke Park is just one of those venues. You need to bottle it, don't you? And you need to take it away. And then if you're ever down, you just say, a little bit of Croke Park, here it is, and away you go.
You take two Croke Parks and a glass of water.
Exactly.
In the morning.
Would you believe, Steve, I still have never watched it back.
Have you not?
No, I haven't. I have this weird thing about watching the shows, because I'm on stage doing it, I love to always remember my
your view of it.
My view of it, yeah. And I find that when I go back and watch it, it's I feel like I now get this other view that I didn't have. I have this unique view of my point of view on stage. Maybe one day when I'm older and the script is over or something, I might just put them all back to back and have a little look at them, but I still haven't done it yet.
I don't know, that's not a bad place to be.
Yeah.
Keeps you fresh, isn't it? Right, the last time is the new single.
Yes.
It's rather good, I have to say, but then it takes traits from the early stuff, doesn't it? It lends a nod there, but at the same time, fresh.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, we've always wanted to kind of keep the same storytelling vibe that we've always been in the script. I mean, it's it's in our name. You know. But
this is a sad one, isn't it?
I know.
Possibly sing the one you love for like the last time. Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, I know. It's but like I said, I feel like we're back doing what we do best, and that's describing the human condition. Like I said, over the past weekend, you know, we dropped the song Thursday, and over this weekend, the outpour for people, and I didn't really realise it. I mean, I suppose Lewis Capaldi, it has the same kind of and it would be in the same lane as in like an emotional ballad that's topped the charts and stuff. So people kind of it feels like now people are turning around to, oh yeah, do you remember we used to be able to sing a chorus?
Yeah.
Remember they used to be able to be like a big high melody everybody could join in on because everybody feels this way, and we feel like we're capitalising on that now as well. It just feels like such a juxtaposition to what's on the radio at the minute. And again, I love modern music. I have to say I love it. I love the drops, I love all the EDM stuff, I love grime, I love everything, but for me there's a certain amount of a good old sing-along chorus with easy notes to sing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not, and you're like, no, how the hell is anybody singing that, whereas just something that sounds like a crowd melody, which is like, something I'm even in for the first time, that, oh, these times are hard, yeah, they're making us crazy. These are just simple notes that a whole crowd and audience can get their teeth into and sing.
Can you carry on doing what you're doing then? Because I don't want this kind of stuff to...
thank
Well,
you.
but do you know what? That leads us beautifully onto the fact we've got an album coming out soon.
Oh,
too,
yes.
Which is
got
9
choruses.
songs. It's got
Everyone has a chorus.
Every one of those songs has a chorus, whether
Brilliant.
you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you're going to hear a chorus.
And guess what? It's just out in time for Christmas.
Uh-oh. You see what we
I've
did
said the
there?
C word. I've
You
said the
see
C
what we
word.
did there? But I was going to say, you know what? Even this morning, like just a few minutes ago, I just got a text in to say that overnight, our video on YouTube for the last time has just hit 1 million views. We've only dropped it like 2 days
crazy.
ago. Oh man. Do you know what? It brings me so much joy, and so I'm so proud that this type of music is still hot, and still people are ravenous for it.
We
I
mentioned
absolutely
on
love
social media you guys are on, and the amount of explosion from every Script fan club and lovers all over the world. They're all tuned in now. So good afternoon if you've been on Twitter.
I would love to say thank you so much to every Script fan who is still holding us on their shoulders. You know, they've seen us. They've been through everything with us. The wars, you know, the ups, the downs, the births of children, the deaths of family members. They're not fans anymore. They're family. You know, and everybody who's I guess supported our music over the years right now is feeling just as proud as we are. You know, because it's been a long journey, and you know, even our contemporary bands that were out the same year, I missed them, you know, and we're like, feels like we're one of the only ones still going and still come, but we're going strong as well. So, like I said, it's all down to the fans, and it's all down to you guys at radio, playing what I believe, I don't mean saying real songs, but playing songs with choruses, you know, and again, long may it continue.
Have you got a
Thank
release
so
date
much.
for the album?
Yes, but I can't tell you because
All
I
right.
have to kill you.
Cool, you're brilliant.
It's online. You can check out everything.
Excellent.
If you go on our Instagram or go on our Facebook, you're more than welcome. And like I said, anybody listening right now, we have a big family mentality. Everybody's welcome at our shows.
Excellent. Danny, Mark, thanks for coming on as ever.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you back. This is the last time. This is the Script.